Well, it has been a moment, but actually, no. I can do better. This can be better. We'll do better. All right, let's go on our little adventure. We are going to be going off and we're going to be jumping all over the place. So try not to get whiplash. You need to understand, getting out of your own situation is not always going to be the easiest, as I am apt to know. The reason I say this is because Rome wasn't built in a day, nor will you be getting out of your loop in a day. It's going to take some time, and it's going to take some willingness on your part to listen to your secondary function, whatever that function may be. But for us INFPs, for INTPs even, me is going to be your wonderful, I am going to be your wonderful little auxiliary function, co-pilot. Take control of the reins when things get a little too chaotic, you know? And sometimes that means to do new things, a lot of new things. Sometimes it starts small. Sometimes it starts with an adventure. Not everybody is going to be obviously able to go on a trip halfway across the world, because not everybody has the money to all of a sudden go on a trip halfway across the world. And you may not want to wait that long to deal with the loop to go on said trip halfway across the world. So I digress. The important part to know is that start small. Maybe go on a little bit of a small road trip around your city. Find new places that you haven't found before. Find something new. Now, if you have no means of going to new places or doing new things at the time being, even if it is just taking a bus and seeing where that bus goes, that is all it would require for you to do something new. Aside from that, I would say pick up new hobbies. I myself have picked up some new hobbies and am working on said hobbies. It doesn't do much for the collecting side of things, but the idea is that embrace ideas, embrace newness, embrace the things that is going to make you feel wonderful. However, that isn't to say that you're going to run across some opposition. To which I would say, I give them a nice, healthy dose of diplomacy. Because otherwise they might not move after all. After all, they're a little bit comfortable where we are at the moment. And so, I'll be right back. Listen, sometimes chaos will happen. You won't like it. Just like, trying to figure out the times when you want to do certain things. But I digress. Newness is still very important, and sometimes you do need that push, that somebody, that something to pull you away into the newness, to force you into it, if you will. Now, that isn't to say we aren't open to endless level of possibilities or endless levels of scene changes. Management, not our strong suit. I mean, we've been better, but I should know. I've been trying to get this done for months. You guys haven't seen me for months. But that's why I'm here. And sometimes, listen, I know I may have let procrastination get the better of me, which is why this video is way late and I may have been neglecting my duties. I understand that. I get it. I'm not perfect, and a lot of it had to do with constantly bugging Phi and Psi, who were in a consistent state of comfort, if you will. And I do understand that a lot of it, due to it being a defense mechanism, due to you being more comfortable wallowing in self-pity, and all that wonderful stuff, that you can get caught up into your own little world, which is why I've been talking about going new places, doing new things, sometimes small, sometimes big. It all depends on what you're capable of doing, but I would recommend starting small unless you have the guts to go big. By which case, I applaud you, but I digress. Another way that you can, do a few little neat things if you were to go along that line of thought. And before I do anything terribly crazy, I actually haven't tasted this one before. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Now, for those of you who are uninitiated or unaware, root beer, as I like to call it, is equal parts root beer and Coke. Now, this is a Y3000 Coke, not your regular Coke. Has an interesting taste, almost bubble gummy. Is that the right word? Cotton can bubble gum? Ooh, cotton can bubble gum.
Cotton candy, bubble gum, cotton candy, bubble gum, cotton candy, bubble gum.
I know a lot of little kids who would like this one. Not the point of the video. The point is, sometimes you gotta experiment. Go a little wild. So tell me, what is it that you are waiting for? This would make an excellent float. Until next time.